Well. I I won't be surprised. Like I'm not even gonna say much about the Pacers. I promise. And like I don't want anybody to think I dislike the Pacers. I don't dislike any team. I don't care who wins or loses. Most of y'all know that already. But all I want to say is that I won't be surprised if by the time I wake up tomorrow, Rick Carlisle is fired. I kind of got the impression tonight that he wants to get fired because I'm gonna just leave it at that. That's just kind of what I'm thinking. And one more thing, one more thing. This game was over when they announced the starting lineup. When they announced that Ben Shepherd was starting again, I knew they lost. So I don't know. I don't know if that means anything, but I'm just saying. I just wanted to let y'all know that. I think. Oh, shout out to our boy Jaylen Brown, finally recognized for something. Um, it's hard to explain. Um, Tatum. Tatum puts up gaudy numbers sometimes. I think sometimes Tatum is somewhat underrated also himself. But Jaylen Brown, man, there's just something in him. I don't know. Pause. That sounds crazy, but he just has this dog to him. That's all could come to my mind. He just has this dog in him to him. He just has this look like you know. I don't know, but that series is over. We're gonna get Boston and Dallas. Minnesota don't have the firepower to. They don't have the firepower to come back in this series. That's pretty much the reason. The reason these series are 7 games is so that the better team wins, and you're able to um what's the word I'm looking for? You're able to um what's the word I'm looking for? Um, Not update, but you can um shit. Why is it not coming to me? Make changes, make changes to your matchup and stuff like that. You know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. But it's like, um, there's really nothing Minnesota could do. Um, Luka's unguardable. We know that. Kyrie's unguardable. We know that. And that's pretty much the difference in this matchup. Minnesota's a very good team, but they need one more. They need somebody that's gonna take the pressure off of Edwards. Like, if you know Minnesota needs a bucket, you're gonna run isolation for Anthony Edwards, and all you got to do is just focus on him. There's no real threats. Like, yeah, he could pass it to a shooter, but there's no real other threat that's gonna be able to break down the defense and get to this spot. That's all they're missing. Um, I don't know if they want to put NAW out there, Neil Walker Alexander, see if he could try to do some magic, but I think it's too little, too late. Too little, too late. I don't even think starting Nas Reed would actually help, but they're gonna have to do something. All right. So we've been at this for a while now. This is the 4th game. As far as our captain spots, you got Luka up top. You got Anthony Edwards. You got Kyrie. Um, I don't like Towns at captain. He's probably in his own. He's probably already inside of his head. So I'm good with that. Gobert is a decent captain suggestion, but he this isn't his series. Like, he's not going to give us 50, 60 fantasy points. You're going to get that out of Anthony Edwards. He's liable to give you 15, 20 fantasy points because this isn't his series. So I don't want to risk putting him at captain and then he doesn't pay off his salary. I'd rather put somebody that I know is going to pay it off. Luka, Anthony Edwards, Kyrie will pay off their salaries. I'm not confident in Cat. I'm not confident in Gobert. I don't mind Nas Reed at captain. Conley, if I'm making a few lineups, I don't mind him at captain. Gafford with no Lively. Gafford is not a lock. I know some of y'all might be sitting there thinking, "Yo, Gafford's a lock." No, he's not, because the way Jason Kidd plays with these centers is different. And I'm not gonna knock it because Jason Kidd is a smart basketball mind, so I gotta trust he knows what he's doing. But Gafford plays 3 minutes, goes to the bench. Is that gonna happen in this game? I have no idea. How many minutes is Dwight Powell gonna get? I have no idea. Dwight Powell's usage is very low. So if you're thinking about playing Dwight Powell, probably don't do it. But at the end of the day, if you want to take a shot, you could take a shot. But that's how you win big. You take a shot on players that nobody thinks about. Before we build out a lineup or two, welcome. If you're new here, subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling, you're still struggling in cash with these showdowns, I can help you. I can send you my finalized optimal lineups, no problem. Check out the Patreon link in the description. We also have lineups in our channel memberships, and we also have super chats open. To me, honestly, once I figure out whose series these are, different players have different positives and weaknesses in different matchups. Once I see who has a positive, these showdowns become very easy. As far as with showdowns last night with the boss that we smashed DraftKings last night, and I didn't even look at. I didn't watch the game. I try not to even look at the apps because I knew we were smashing. Once you figure out who's gonna do what and whose series it is and who has a favorable matchup, then these become easy. I think right now I already know exactly what I'm gonna do, and I know I'm gonna smash this slate because you already just seen the game 3 times. You've seen the same game 3 times. You know who's what. You know who's gonna do what. And if you watch the games, you'll know what to do. Let's make a Luka lineup. We're gonna go Luka up top. Not gonna go Dwight Powell because I'm not gonna play Dwight Powell. I don't mind playing Jaden Hardy as value. Walker Alexander played how many minutes? 20 minutes. They probably need to play him a few more minutes, let him cook. But I'm gonna go back to Josh Green. I know his minutes are pretty solid. So that's our value piece. I want one of Kyrie and Anthony Edwards to pair with Luka. And I'll be very honest with you. I think Anthony Edwards is tired. I think the whole team is tired. I think Kyrie smells blood in the water. He goes crazy. Fire him up. PJ Washington is going to play 35 minutes. Gafford, no Lively. And what does this leave us with? Leave us with Kyle Anderson playing 20 minutes a game as a value piece. Well, he played 17, but he still paid off his salary, so he's fine. So you got Luka, Josh Green, Kyrie Irving, Powell, Gafford, Kyle Anderson. It's a lot of Dallas Mavericks. You see what I'm saying? So this is a very risky lineup. If Minnesota keeps this game close, you really need Jason Kidd to keep the starting lineup intact. Keep it. Not have him do anything crazy. Luka, Kyrie's going to play 40 minutes. PJ Washington's going to play 35. Gafford is always all over the place, but Lively is out. That gives him a bump. Josh Green's going to play his minutes, and then Kyle Anderson's going to play his minutes. So, to me, I will play this lineup. This lineup is fine. Let's clear this out. Let's see if we could get a... Let's do one with a Minnesota player. Let's get Anthony Edwards in at captain. Let's pair him with Luka. Luka's unfadable. You feel me? So, do what you want with that information. Let's get in Nas Reed. He seems to show up to work every night. We got 45 left. Let's get in Josh Green. If we do Gafford, what does that leave us with? Anderson. Let's see if we get somebody besides Gafford. Let's see if we get Conley in here. Let's see if we can get Gobert in here. So we do Gobert, we still get Kyle Anderson. So you got Anthony Edwards, Luka, Nas Reed, Gobert, and then 2 value pieces in Kyle Anderson and Josh Green. So these are 2 very viable lineups that you could throw out there, and you have a real honest chance of cashing. Anthony Edwards, Luka, Nas Reed, Gobert, Green, and Kyle Anderson. Yeah, I'm probably gonna play this lineup also. So I'm gonna play both those lineups, to be honest with you. I'll probably throw out like 3 lineups, and 2 of them will be these lineups. So that's all I got for you. Don't say I don't ever do nothing for you. I need 4,000 likes on this video. Appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell. What else? Check out the Patreon link in the description. You need lineups for, NBA, MLB, PGA. You guys know the deal. I don't got to tell y'all. I'm going to go on and get out of here. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys had a profitable Monday night. And, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.